So let us begin, as we always do, by focusing upon our breath, to bring our focus to our breath, to breathe more consciously. We inhale the love and light which is constantly being sent and is in the very air that we breathe. And as we breathe, so the new frequencies and downloads that are constantly being sent are gradually absorbed into the cells of our bodies, into the greater awareness of who I am. As we move within, we come into a greater awareness of the being within the human self, our higher aspect, you may wish to call it, our consciousness, the awareness of self as a divine being of light. I am. Not that I will become or I wish to be, but I am a divine being of light. And as the group energy builds, as our own energy expands and rises in frequency, we feel within, deep within, the self, beyond the human self, beyond the outer world. I am my consciousness. I am light. I am love. And I rest within myself as the Arcturians that are with us all, as they surround our circle, we receive from them their cleansing, clearing energies to gradually cleanse our aura, bringing our mind, body and emotions into greater balance, realigning us to come into resonance with the energies, the frequencies they bring to us today. And we simply breathe as we breathe and allow. For in this work there is nothing to do, nothing to get, simply to be away from the busy mind, centered within our heart space, as the divine light pours through, as you feel it entering from above through your open crown, running down through your central column, and from below, from Gaia, her energy rises upwards. Her divine mother energy, all the goddesses are with her. We breathe in the Divine Mother energies. Kuan Yin, Mother Mary, Isis, and many more. And gradually we move into that deep place within where we feel the peace, the love, and the joy. And the Arcturians bring to us once again the beings of Sirius, the energies of Sirius, for they are coming closer and closer to us, and as our frequency rises, so we come into resonance with the frequencies they offer us, the beings of Sirius. They also bring their blue light, their loving energies, and their divine wisdom. At this time, there is much that needs to be healed within us from ancient times, and they assist us in this process. For we have carried with us experiences from Atlantis, from ancient Egypt, from the period of Jesus, and so on, when persecution fell upon us all. Let us allow the love within our high heart to open and flow. Maybe memories arise, or perhaps we simply imagine or visualize past events from ancient times which have blocked us in this life from much soul retrieval, to regain past abilities which we would have had at one time. We know, of course, that the root cause is always fear. And so we transform fear with unconditional love. For in unconditional love, there is always forgiveness, always acceptance. You do not need to know particular situations or to remember certain events, but just to be aware of where the energy is being directed, for it lies within your subconscious, beneath your conscious mind, and it is the subconscious that has been leading your life in this existence. And the Arcturians, together with the presence of the Arcturians, work with your subconscious. Lord Merlin brings his violet light, his energy of transmutation and transformation, adding his energy of magic. As we begin to feel the transformation that is taking place within us. The Syrians bring their codes of light, their geometries of light, and their higher forms of communication into our being, into our subconscious. If you are particularly aware of specific blocks, maybe in any of your chakras, any particular parts of your body, you may focus the energies upon these areas. And if you have a particular request, simply ask. You may become aware of the Syrian beings that surround you, of the gentle blue light that enters into your being, your body, and your aura. They are, together with the Arcturians, communicating with your subconscious. Your aura being constantly cleared as the energies are being released. And we keep the flow of love running through our hearts. And we allow this love to rest upon ourselves, to love oneself. We begin with love for the divine self. And from there, we bring compassion to all that the human has suffered throughout lifetimes, generations. For it is love that heals. To have compassion for oneself, divine compassion, allowing your hearts to receive greater and greater amounts of love from the loving beings of Sirius and the Arcturians. And the Divine Mother energies we are receiving from Gaia and all the Goddess energies that are with her are coursing through us. And we do nothing, simply to be present, to be in our divine self, within our human body, upon the third dimensional earth plane. All is healed in our presence, and we begin to remember, to know why we are here, why we incarnated, what energies we bring to the earth and to humanity and all life. We no longer need to be disconnected and cut off from the higher aspects of self for fear of persecution, rejection, and so on. For we know the times are different now. That we are honoured for the light we hold. and all the ancient lives we had, growing in light and wisdom and knowledge and love, can all come into the wholeness of who we are, the fulfillment, the resurrection and restoration taking place at this time within each one of us. It is a process. We have patience. We have strength. And we have love. And we are simply guided through this process. For the divine is who we are. Simply allow what you are receiving, the energies to go where they wish, to do what they wish to do, for their energies are conscious, higher conscious, knowing exactly where to go and what is needed. Through this period of purification and release, returning to one's original purity within the high heart, within the soul, that from within, from the depths of the high heart, the Christ itself, that I am, blossoms. And I become the divine in a physical body, holding light for the world, emanating light and love out into the world. And of my human self I need do nothing, but simply allow it to take place. It is your natural state of being, which gives you such joy, such peace, as we become ever freer within. The chains of the third dimension falling away as we let go of our attachment to pain, our attachment to fear, attachment to all our identities in our personality. They no longer have such power over us as the light of our true self, the divine self within, grows stronger. To be at peace, accepting all things, to be at peace within while chaos reigns. the mastery of the self. I am. I am a divine being of light. I am my Christ itself. I am Christ consciousness, and all that I wish to be, I already am. And I feel everyone in our circle, the connection we share. And as the group energy rises in frequency, so my frequency rises also. My consciousness expands, and I become infused with greater and greater light, the light of self, the light of who I am. And we spend a few minutes simply to be receiving. And as I receive, my light body swirls around me and within me in its geometries of light. No longer am I separated from my own soul. So become aware of the alignment you have, connected above, connected below, of your feet upon the ground. As you allow the energies to continue to work through you as light flows. Gradually begin to open your eyes as and when you feel ready to, as you wish to. Know the activations and downloads you have received will continue to be with you